Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Home Bookkeeper YouTube channel. I'm Emily, the Home Bookkeeper, but something about me that you guys might not know is that I am also a romance author, and I publish independently. And one of the things that I get asked a lot about on my author social medias from readers and aspiring authors is what goes into self-publishing a book? Can you build a career as an author? How much does it cost? Now, I'm not going to answer all of those questions and many more in today's episode, but I am going to be creating these podcast-like videos, and I'm going to be putting them in a playlist that's going to be available on my YouTube channel. And it's going to be all about the ins and outs of being an independent author and self-publishing your book. But today, let's go ahead and break down the real economics of self-publishing a book. What it costs, how you earn, and what to expect financially. Now first, the upfront costs. Unlike traditional publishing, self-publishing means you pay for everything. Major expenses when publishing a book include editing. For me, this is the biggest expense, and that ranges anywhere between $500 and $2,000. A professional editor is crucial. Cutting corners here can cost you readers. And that is something I learned from my debut novel. I did have a proofreader, but I did not have a professional editor. That has changed. If you do stumble upon my books on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or any of the local bookstores near you, the original version is going to be drastically different from the currently published version. And that is because I had gone back through and edited that manuscript. Now, the next expense you have is cover design. And cover designs can range anywhere between $100 and $600, and they can even go up from there. Now, I am guilty of this, but I do want to let you know that people do judge books by their covers. I know. I'm so guilty of it. I will pick up a book at a bookstore just because I like the cover. Or I will really slack off on reading a book that's maybe on my TBR just because I don't like the cover. And I have quite a few books that are on my TBR. I have a few series that are on my TBR that I just have not gotten around to because honestly, I just don't like their covers. A polished cover really does attract buyers. Next is formatting. Now, this is something you can DIY, but if you want to put your best, most polished book forward, I do recommend either investing in software or outsourcing that. And the price for that can range from $50 to a couple $100. Your book needs to look great on Kindle, in print, and all other platforms. A lot of people will have trouble formatting their books for Kindle or e-publishing. I use a free software called Readsy, so you can check out that. It is free. It is very, very limited in what you can do, but for basic Kindle ebook uploads, if that is the route that you are going to go, it is very simple and easy to use. Now, the ISBN and the copyright. ISBNs are often needed for print books. Copyright is automatic, but registering can help. Now, marketing. Marketing can range anywhere between $0 to thousands of dollars. That is a personal preference, and whatever is in your budget for marketing is your budget for marketing. You can spend money on ads. You can also have author service professionals manage your advanced reader copies and email lists and promotions. You can also purchase user-generated content from influencers in the Bookstagram or Book Talk community. Or you can start up your own author social media pages and promote and market your books yourself. Now, on average, expect to invest anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000 to self-publish a professional quality book. Now that I told you how much it could potentially cost to self-publish your book, how are you going to earn that money back? Well, self-publishing gives you a much higher royalty rate than traditional deals. For example, the Amazon KDP pays up to 70% royalties on ebooks priced anywhere between $2.99 and $9.99. Paperbacks usually earn around 40 to 60% after print costs. So if you sell an ebook for $4.99, you might get about $3.50 per sale. Sell 1,000 copies, that's $3,500 gross revenue. Obviously, that's before taxes and ads. Now, your profit depends on a few different things. First is the genre and market size. Romance, thrillers, and nonfiction tend to sell pretty well. To be an indie author, you do have to be a little bit savvy in the marketing department. If people don't know your book exists, they're not going to be able to read it. Next is backlist. Many authors make real money by publishing multiple books. Each new title boosts the sales for the others. And long-term sales. Ebooks can keep selling for years with minimal extra cost. So, is it worth it? Self-publishing gives you control and a bigger share of each sale. But you take the upfront risk and wear all the hats. You're the author, publisher, and marketer. Many indie authors don't get rich off just one book. But with good writing, smart marketing, and consistency, it can become a profitable side income or even a full-time career. If you're ready to invest in yourself and your story, self-publishing is a viable business. But like any business, it takes money, time, and a lot of work. If you already have a manuscript and you're looking to outsource any of your indie author services like proofreading, alpha beta reading, copy and line editing, or if you are an established independent author and need a bookkeeper, feel free to send me an email or go ahead and follow on Instagram, Sterling Society House.